Hello, if you're 16 to 30 and you want to build wealth and have a sense of community and learn actionable steps on how you can transform your life by investing, starting a business, and building your mindset, my name is Corey Phillips, and this is an account where you'll get weekly information on how you can transform your life and how you can build wealth. This video, I'll just give you an introduction about who I am, where I'm going, and how I can help impact you on what to expect from my channel. So I am an entrepreneur, public speaker. I'm the founder and CEO of Social Storm LLC, which is a media platform dedicated to giving entrepreneurs resources, events, collaborations in order to become successful. I teach financial literacy so that it can be engaging, simple, and accessible to people of all different backgrounds. So it's important for us to continue to share this information so we can all be able to transform our lives. Over the past few years, I've hosted over 30 different events, reaching over 2,000 youth in the city of Chicago on their south and west sides. And I've moderated civic conversation with different leaders and built programs that turn information into action. Where you'll get is that I'll be able to break down many of the money investing mindset frameworks, entrepreneur playbooks, behind the scenes in building my company, and the conversations that I had with young leaders that could create real change within our communities. My purpose to empower our generation to recognize our value, build independence, and create opportunities where we live, and we also just start this now. Where I'm going is I'm going to create Social Storm into a multi-million-dollar platform where we can reach over 10,000 students worldwide and take professionals to their first wealth building steps, but also be able to bring them along through the whole entire process as we grow in time. If that speaks with you, I hope you can subscribe, join the comments, and share this with a friend so we can continue to build this future together. So who I am, like I mentioned, I'm a student athlete. I am currently a college senior at North Central College in the western suburbs of Chicago, about an hour west. I am majoring in marketing, I'm minoring in finance, and I've continued to play football, national championship for North Central College in 2022. I still run track and field, collegiate all-conference athlete, and I still continue to utilize this information so I can show that you can be more than just an athlete, that you can be more than what you're doing, but use that as a resource and use that as a platform in order to push you to the other avenues. So I started this company when I was freshman in college, so I can continue to share this information in a way that young people can understand. I've had over personal note of resilience, like myself, I've always been an athlete. I started running track and field when I was 8 years old. I've been a high school all area football player, came to college, being recruited, had over 3 Division II offers, went to Division III. I walked away from college football in order for me to follow my passion in terms of helping other young people build wealth. I've always utilized that same work ethic, so why can't I just use this information to not just help myself, but help others? I started investing when I was 16 years old. I was working at Walmart, but I knew there's a better way for me to make my money last beyond the summer. I saw a lot of people in my age bracket spend money on things that might not really benefit them. Might be just going out to eat too much, going out to Uber, going out to spend on expensive clothes, expensive shoes. But I wanted to be able to have something different that could help transform my life and give me in a better situation that could be able to put myself, my future, and taking that opportunity and taking that for myself instead of helping make other people create my opportunities. I can transform my life through my actions. So that's so important, is to just demonstrate that finance and entrepreneurship build confidence, a community, and consistent action so that we can be able to implement these actions into our own life. And I want you to be able to focus on young people on the south and west sides who might not see other role models and people that are showing positive things with the media. You see a lot of things just making that young people are they're unproductive. They're people that are unmotivated. They're people that aren't ambitious. They're people that don't actually do great things. But you can see other people that's something that's possible. They can make it out their hood, that they can make it to that situation, that they can start that business, because it's so important that once we know this information, you can transform your life and know what true freedom is. And that's something I believe that financial education is a right that all people should have regardless of wealth class. So this is something that we can be able to utilize. And what you can expect from this channel. Money Made Simple, be able to budget, investing, credit, step-by-step playbooks on how you can utilize the information in your everyday life. Just Entrepreneur Diaries, how we build Social Storm, systems, wins, and lessons that many young people can learn and implement in their own life, in their own business, so they don't have to make the same mistakes that we did. You can get a lot of mindset and performance, a lot of the athletic habits that I've had in order to build wealth, a lot of working out, focus, time management, time blocking, on how you can utilize that and create that change within your life. Community spotlights will have different interviews with different young entrepreneurs across the world, whether they're a seasoned vet, someone that's in real estate, whether that's someone that's an investor, someone that has their own clothing brand. We're going to bring on so many different guests so that you can be engaged and learn from other people that might be in a similar situation that you were and how they became successful. And live Q&As, many weekly challenges on how we can take 30 to 60 minutes out of your day and implement that into your life. So it's so important that we can, where we're headed is that we're going to continue to head instead the program to reach over 10,000 youth, getting young professionals and students so we can help them, empower them, use that as the next generation of leaders. We're eventually going to go to city tours. We're going to have digital courses and then many scholarships and pitch competitions through many of our events if you choose to attend. And just transparency. I want to be able to show what works, what doesn't work, and how you can replicate it in your own special way. Most people are focused on living other people's story, but they're not focused on living their own. And that's something that each and every one of you has the opportunity to show in your life, regardless if you're making 6 figures or you're making $6. Utilize your story, share your story, and how you can impact the world, and you will be in a place where you never imagined if you fully lock in to where you'll be. So my call to action, I want you all to just use this information, keeping this quick, subscribe, turn on post notifications, let me know different video ideas, drop your #1 money or career question below so I can answer it in my next video. Join our community newsletter, link in description. I want you to share this with one friend so they can share this, how to start, how they can be empowered. And I want you to continue to learn, to follow this information. I want you to know that this clarity, this confidence, and action will keep you one closer to independence. And you learn today, use this information for tomorrow so that you can transform your life, you can build wealth, change your communities. And comment I'm in right now if you what you want to do in this next 30 days. You can truly transform your life, build this community, and make change overall. And I know this information is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Do your own research with a financial advisor, professional, before you make any investment decisions. And I want you to continue to utilize this information so that we can continue to change our life. Hope you have an amazing day.